May 12th is designated as International Day of Plant Health by the United Nations to raise awareness about how protecting plant health can help end hunger, reduce poverty, and boost economic development. And a Canadian charity is doing just that by helping provide vital information to small-scale farmers in Africa.
The men and women in Africa who grow most of the food, certainly for their families, their communities, but even the nation, and have so much potential to produce more, grow more, and improve the quality of their lives doing it, but are held back by inadequate or unreliable or irrelevant information.
Kevin Perkins, Executive Director of Farm Radio International, explains that radio is the most accessible way to get information to those farmers, and they've teamed up with more than 1,400 radio stations in the region to fill in the information gaps, reaching 25 million people.
It can be weather advisory, and with climate change, weather is changing so much. The weather patterns are really out of whack from what they were used to before. The other is market information. Farmers often don't get the best prices they can for their crops, their harvests, because they don't know what the prices are in different markets.
They also provide a platform for farmers to be heard with the aim to reach policymakers. To raise awareness about their work and help Canadian plant enthusiasts, the charity collaborated with violinist and composer Andrew Ford to create music meant to help plants grow better.
It's not every day that you get an opportunity to combine sort of the world of science with music. For example, if there's water nearby, the roots of the plants will sort of start leaning and going towards the sound of the water. If there's bees nearby, petals of flowers will actually open and be more inviting.
Ford says he incorporated those elements into his composition, a symphony of 4 movements.
We created what we're calling the Photo Symphony, a play on photosynthesis, right? And what we took was sort of the different stages of plant growth. So there's sort of the planting, the growth of the seeds into the actual plants, the development, and then the harvest.
Cityline gardening expert Carson Arthur has been playing an advanced copy of the track in his greenhouse for about 6 weeks.
Prior to listening to Andrew's track, we were playing a lot of 80s soft rock, which the staff loved and the plants loved too, but we flipped it over to this classical track. And all of a sudden, what you started to see was healthy new leaves, a lot of new shoots. We're seeing flower and growth development.
This really is a concrete way to kind of experience and participate both in the work of helping others in the world grow more food and meet their food security goals, but also to have enjoyment of plants in their lives.
The track will be released on Friday to mark International Day of Plant Health, and we've got a download link for that on our website, citynews.ca/extras. For City News, I'm Dilshad Burman.